Hey, we're back. Can you believe that we're actually doing this the day after the race? Like, that's a first.
Can you believe that we're up to this point actually only covering races that are not won by Max?
I mean, yeah. Well, I did kind of like a check-in the other day, and Max did win. But...
Well, apparently it's just me then.
Yeah, which is kind of like iffy from you, because you're a Red Bull fan.
And I am a Red Bull fan, I promise. I can show it.
But, I mean, this race was kind of, I would say hard to watch, because things getting... I said this the other day, that Lando was getting aggressive on the track, but I didn't know it was going to get to this point. Like, my boy said, I'm going to do whatever it takes
to get that P1 win.
And it kind of like, the joke was on him this time. I feel sorry for him, because I know he's doing his best, but you gotta be smart about it too. Like, if you're gonna take risks, I know there's a risk of not making it,
right? But
DNFing at this stage is kind of like dumb.
I also think that there's like pressure put on him just because kind of Piastri has just been doing really well.
I mean, my boy,
he's been really consistent, and I think that's put a lot of pressure on him, and he's like bitching about the fact that he's not getting P1 because he has that behind him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, I just see like since he won his first P1 back in Miami, I thought that he was gonna be like, oh, like I know I can do this, so like I'm obviously gonna be motivated to get P1. Mm-hmm. But now he's kind of like being a bitch about it. Like, he's being like, ugh, P2.
Ew.
Whatever.
Yeah, like, who gets that? Yeah, no.
My boy, like, I know that it's kind of frustrating because now you can get to P1. But, bro, like, he's like, whatever. I don't even know why we're doing this. Like, at this point, I don't even care anymore. Like, leave the attitude behind and actually get P1.
He got into that, like, Max Verstappen, like, dad's mentality of like, if it's not
which
first,
is not healthy.
You're not winning. And
it's not healthy at all. Like,
I don't think so.
Don't pull a Jos Verstappen there, but please don't, because it's not the healthiest approach. But I get that on this race he was very frustrated, for not saying fucking mad, because he was pissed. Like, my boy was fuming after the race. I saw a few of the interviews after the race, and he was like, well, I'm gonna summarize it, and he's like, I know this is like part of the sport, but if Max doesn't say it was his fault, he's a bitch. Like, something like that. He's like, I'm not gonna say it's his fault,
but it is.
Like, and he doesn't admit it, he's being a bitch. Like, just admit that you were wrong, and let's just move on with our lives. But we all know that you were wrong. And I mean, we all know how Max is. Like, I mean, if at this point you don't know that Max is gonna do, literally, when I say this, I mean it with my whole heart, literally everything in his power to win. Where have you been?
And so should everybody else. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
so should everybody else.
But you have to play smart too. You either, like, if for example, Lando, obviously he wanted to get P1. He was like super aggressive, fine, whatever, that's great. You go, girl. Good for you. But it's not worth it if you're gonna DNF.
Yeah, I agree. No, I 100% agree.
And I kind of jinxed it the other day because I said, oh, nobody has DNF. Like, this race was great because everyone just, like, got checker flag. And then...
So it's your fault.
Yeah, this race, I don't know what happened. Like, half the grid just DNF'd. Everyone was like, yeah, we're not feeling like finishing the race today.
So we're all in agreement that it's her fault.
Okay, thank you, Lando.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Okay, Lando, I'll take it.
But we have to talk about Russell. He's been doing, like, that was such a great job of him.
Yeah.
Amazing race from his part, and we love to see it. We love to see.
Yeah, I mean, it's time that Mercedes,
Hamilton can't keep saying it's a car. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, because he's also being a bitch about the
come
car.
On.
I mean, I guess it's because he's on his way out. He's like, I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter to him anymore.
I don't care anymore. He's like, I'm here for the fun. I'm just here having fun.
But I mean, I'm just saying, like, Russell got that win with the Mercedes car.
His second P1. I'm sorry, his second P1 in his career after 2 years, which is great.
So Lando should take notes. Like, it takes 2 years. Calm down.
she said what she said. But I mean, yeah, for next race, let's see how it goes. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, because I have memoria de base, but I think it's Silverstone. So,
is it?
Yeah. So
he won on the wrong race, because if it would have won on the next one,
it would have been
a little
nice.
better.
It would have been nice.
Just a little bit better.
But I mean, good for you. Go, girl. You go, Russell. But yeah, just for next time, Lando, just try to take be nicer and be smart about it. I'm here like if I'm like a fucking professional. Like I can barely know how to drive.
Like advice, like we're just like therapy.
I literally do know how to park, but I do not know how to park. But I do not. But be smart about it next time. I know that you got really mad, and I know that you're trying to blame it on Max.
Yeah.
But just be nice. And Max just said like, I'm gonna summarize it again, and he's like, bro, it is what it is. Like, I mean it's part of this, but which is.
But it's
more
two very diplomatic different positions, I would say. Because Max at this point, he knows he's gonna win. Like, it doesn't matter. He knows it. He doesn't care one race. He doesn't care.
Max has nothing.
But Lando, he's like he's too hungry for it, which is like
he has to like stand his ground, whatever. And Max is like, whatever.
Yeah, and also like
just take the L and go home.
He's also fighting for that like first driver position.
Yeah.
Because maybe Piastri is on his toes. We don't know that. Maybe they could be saying, hey, this guy is doing better than our first driver, even though Lando has been with them for years. It doesn't matter. If he's doing better, he's doing better. There's nothing you can do about it. Course. And so maybe he's, touching his toes, and he's like, I can't let this happen. I have to go and get that first win again. And so it's like, maybe that's what's going on. We don't know. Because Piastri has been doing pretty fucking well.
I'm gonna say it again. He's gonna be the next new P1. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. We lost. He's gonna be the next one. He's not Scottish, but it's an inside joke. Okay, yeah. Just in case, like, he's not Scottish.
Yeah, no.
Whatever. So yeah, I hope that for next race, Lando actually gets to finish the race. And
hopefully everybody
gets to finish the race. See that checkered flag. Congratulations to George. Yeah. Let's see what Silverstone brings up. And I still can't sleep because Carlos is like, I guess we'll see next year.
I'm nervous. I don't know. It's looking like
it's not looking good.
Yeah, it's not.
He's like, well, at least I'm getting, he said all dramatic, like telenovela type shit. He's like, I'm just getting, these podiums because I don't know where I'm gonna, get a podium next. And he's like,
and he's looking at the
baby
camera.
Baby girl, don't say that.
Looking at the camera like, please somebody hire me.
Yeah, please somebody hire me. Give me a job.
Like, look at what I'm doing.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, like, he's like showing off. But that's what he has to do. He's like, oh, you're gonna fire me? Look what you're missing out. Which is.
But I mean, I'm too late.
Yeah, kind of too late.
You can't.
But either way, I think that it wouldn't have mattered if he got all the podiums in the world. They were gonna kick him out regardless. Like, they were not kick out. They were not gonna kick out Charles.
We're gonna go back to the fact that I'm wearing my AirPods. I didn't notice that. I think we're gonna go back to the fact that also Lewis Hamilton is he's not just a driver. He's much more than that. So he will bring so much more like fame and like recognition to Ferrari. So it is way more than just a decision of
it's a marketing thing.
He is a fantastic driver and obviously like a champion. But there's a lot more than that.
Yeah. But anyways, it was a hard race to watch. Let's hope that next race there's not as much DNFs
and not as much
drama, but we already know how it is. And well, with this podiums, I think that F1 again is officially back. I'm so happy. We needed a change.
And it's good. It's good to see it.
It's good.
Though I want Max to keep winning. Please, Max, keep winning.
We'll see about that. So let's just check in for next race, shall we?
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.